Good evening everyone, I'm James Ford-Bannister, BAFRA Director of Training for 2020 and 2021. In this video we will revisit question 79 from the BAFRA Annual Examination of 2020. So let's break down the question. There's less than 1 minute remaining in the first half, and Team A are trailing by 10 points. It's 3rd and 6 at Team B's 6-yard line. A25 receives a handoff in the backfield and runs towards the pylon on the line judge's side of the field. A25 sees his teammate, eligible receiver A19, open in the end zone and throws a forwards pass from beyond the neutral zone at Team B's 3-yard line, and it is caught by A19 in the end zone. So now that we've read the question, let's take a look at it visually. There's less than 1 minute remaining in the half, and the centre is going to snap the ball to the QB, who's going to hand it off to A25, who runs to the B 3-yard line. I've added in here a fictitious linebacker who's come and threatened A25, and then A25 sees teammate A19, who's an eligible receiver, in the end zone, and elects to throw a forwards pass to A19, who is in the end zone. With A19 catching that pass in the end zone, we know that the result of the play is a touchdown. However, we need to know whether there are any penalties to enforce on this play, and hopefully you've all identified that A25 has thrown an illegal forwards pass, and that is because Rule 732A tells us that a forwards pass is illegal if it is thrown by a Team A player whose entire body is beyond the neutral zone when he releases the ball. Well, A25 is at the 3-yard line and the neutral zone is at the 6, so A25 is clearly beyond the neutral zone at this point. What's the penalty? Well, it's 5 yards from the spot of the foul and is also a loss of down if by Team A before team possession changes during a scrimmage down, and team possession is not changed on this down. This gives us a clear indication that the next down will be 4th down and we will go 5 yards back from the 3-yard line. So now that we've resolved parts 1 and 2 of the question relating to the next down and the yard line the ball will be spotted on, we need to start thinking about the clock, and more specifically the game clock status. And we can always find these in Rule 3, specifically in this case Rule 332C, which tells us after a score, the game clock shall stop on an official signal after a touchdown, field goal or safety. It shall be started again as in A above unless an accepted penalty erases the score or the down is repeated, in which case it shall be started when the ball is legally snapped. Now we know from this play A19 has caught the ball in the end zone, which means the result of the play is a touchdown, but this has been erased by the illegal forwards pass penalty committed by A25, meaning the clock will start on the snap. So what do we know? Well, the previous down was 3rd down, and the penalty for the illegal forwards pass resulted in a loss of down, meaning the next down is 4th down. Which yard line will the ball be placed on? Well, the penalty involved taking 5 yards from the spot of the foul, which was the B 3-yard line, taking the ball to Team B's 8-yard line. And what is the game clock status? Well, as the result of the play was a touchdown, but it was erased due to the illegal forwards pass penalty, the game clock will start on the snap. Thank you for listening to this breakdown of question 79 of the BAFRA Annual Examination of 2020. I hope that you've learned something and that you return to us in the future for more of these video breakdowns. I've been James Ford-Bannister, BAFRA Director of Training for 2020 and 2021.